One to move in is Glen Ellister, drawn the outside of the 7 runners, and will have them right to run. Andrew Findlay on Pretty Edgy. It's 220 Wedgetail Eagle, 324 Julene. Late money for Brown Limestone's been tried. It's at 720. Half to Tosca King. Brown Limestone is trialled well. All in, set and racing to a good dispatch too. And Wedgetail Eagle in the centre and Julene both bounded away quickly in front of Brown Limestone. Settling just behind them, Pretty Edgy over on the inside rail, and they're trailed by Little Dozer, and Glen Ellister dropped out to last. Julene went through and led a little more than a length as they settled fully. Second at the moment is Wedgetail Eagle, and on its outside is Brown Limestone with Pergola out a length away fourth, easing back now. Over on the inside is Pretty Edgy, and they're followed then by Little Dozer and Glen Ellister. Julene led before the turn, about 3/4 clear from Wedgetail Eagle the outside, and Brown Limestone's been deep all of the way. 2 lengths Pergola and then Little Edgy. Little Dozer's a long way back coming around the home turn, and 3 lengths to Glen Ellister. Julene led at the bend now, a length and a half in front at the 250. It's Julene in front of Wedgetail Eagle. They've got away on Brown Limestone, who can't go on, and Little Dozer's pulled out wide. Julene in front. Wedgetail Eagle is starting to close on her now. Wedgetail Eagle moved up to Julene. Little Dozer again rattling home, but she's ducked in. Wedgetail Eagle grabbed the lead. Wedgetail Eagle beat Little Dozer, who was pretty costly ducking about in the straights, got beaten the neck. Julene a couple of lengths away third. They're followed by Pretty Edgy Pergola. Dropping out behind them was Glen Ellister next to last, and Brown Limestone after racing wide last of all. Number 1, the winner, Wedgetail Eagle, ridden by Kieran McAvoy. Second goes out to last, and Blackstrap is second last as they settle down. Famo pushes up on the inside. Rockin' Star is up there. Mixed Legend looking for the lead on the outside of those horses, and Mount Barton is prominent too. In behind them then came Takaro and Rupert the outside. 2 lengths to Mr. Hot Shot. China Viceroy getting up on the fence as they neared the 800 turn, and they were followed then by Blackstrap and Star of Danzig. Famo led up the side. Second Rockin' Star. Mixed Legend trapped out 3 deep third. In behind them Takaro fourth on the inside of Mount Barton, and then came Rupert, followed by Mr. Hotshot. China Viceroy over on the inside, needs a lot of luck from there, and then Blackstrap pulled out very wide, and Star of Danzig. Famo led at the 450 metre mark, coming for home. Rockin' Star up almost level with it. Rupert hard ridden third from Mixed Legend, Mr. Hotshot, and then Takaro down on the inside as they neared the corner. Blackstrap a long way back. China Viceroy one of the last as they swing into the straight now. Famo the inside and Rockin' Star 3 lengths in advance of Rupert, Mr. Hotshot, and then Blackstrap. Well in the straight, Rockin' Star the outside has taken over from Famo, who's trying to kick back. Rockin' Star though is pulling clear from Famo, and then Rupert, and Rockin' Star's coming right away, and Rockin' Star wins it well by a couple of lengths to Photo for second. Famo or Rupert, who's made a dive at him on the line. Then Blackstrap and Mr. Hotshot from Mixed Legend, next China Viceroy. He didn't begin well and was out the back thereafter. Star of Danzig and Mount Barton towards the tail, with Takaro weakening last of all. It was an impressive win in the end for number 4, Rockin' Star, ridden by Patrick Ferris. Nazaro drawn about 4, stood up well. It's the favourite at 2.80 now, firming in on the tote. Off they go. Now as the hour began okay, and so too down towards the inside, Mistook got away fast, and Seafit was one of the first to bounce out, finding the lead in the early part. Sylvan Heights has come across too from an outside barrier as they came down to the turn the first time, and on the rails Seafit is a narrow leader from Sylvan Heights, 2 lengths to Biscany. Pearl Glow is fourth, the outsider Mistook. They're followed by My Boy Tommy on the inside of Nazaro. Moving up as Astro Teddy, caught about 4 wide though at the turn the first time from Now Is the Hour. Nazaro just behind those horses, and they were trailed then by Osborne Well and Velda Hayes, and Half Charged as last of all. Down to the straight they run the first time, and the leader is Biscany on the outside of Seafit. Biscany and Seafit together at the post, a lap to go. Sylvan Heights and Astro Teddy sharing third and fourth, turning out of the straight. Pearl Glow next outside Mistook. About a length and a half back in the field then came My Boy Tommy. Caught very wide still Now Is the Hour, about 4 wide there, with Nazaro just inside her. 2 lengths to Osborne Well, Velda Hayes, and a length and a half to Half Charged. By the 1500, Biscany the leader, with Astro Teddy moving up on the outside, sits about a neck away second now. Seafit, which led them up early, is now tucked away third on the inside, and Sylvan Heights fourth on the outside with a bit of cover. Then came Mistook, who's lobbed along fifth the rail. Pearl Glow about to go forward now, running to the turn at the 1200. He's off on Pearl Glow, heading towards the leaders. Then came Now Is the Hour, a length and a half, Nazaro, My Boy Tommy, Velda Hayes, Osborne Well, and Half Charged to still last of all as Pearl Glow went went to the lead into the back. Heading to the 1,000 metres, it's Pearl Glow 3/4 clear to Biscany. Now Sylvan Heights moved up again into third from Astro Teddy. A length and a half to Seafit, now back fifth. 3 lengths away is Now Is the Hour. Mistook on the inside, and then a half Nazaro. A length and a half My Boy Tommy, followed by Velda Hayes, Osborne Well, and Half Charged at the 800 now. And it's Pearl Glow a neck in front of Biscany, kicking back on the rail. 3 lengths away, Sylvan Heights, who's under the whip but running on. They're trailed then by Astro Teddy, plugging away on the inside from Seafit, and the gap to My Boy Tommy and Mistook, with Nazaro outside of those. Spotting the leader about 8 lengths coming up towards the turn. Now can Pearl Glow stay the trip? Took off early to go to the lead, and coming around the home turn, Pearl Glow's a length in front from Biscany. Seafit's running on well. Sylvan Heights is struggling, only back about sixth. Astro Teddy running fourth, and My Boy Tommy making a bit of ground at the turn though, and Pearl Glow for Preble leads from Biscany, who's sticking to it well. Seafit getting up to third, then My Boy Tommy, Astro Teddy. Pearl Glow in front of Biscany, 100 metres to go, wants to drift out on Biscany. Pearl Glow about a half in front, Biscany coming at it. Biscany getting up to Pearl Glow, who continues to drift out but wins. Pearl Glow beat Biscany but ran towards the outside, taking the second horse out with it. Third might be Seafit on the outside. Astro Teddy's not far away the inside, and then Nazaro, followed by My Boy Tommy and Sylvan Heights, and back behind those Half Charged and Now Is the Hour. Then Mistook and Osborne Well, with Velda Hayes back at the tail. Number 5 is the winner, Pearl Glow, written by Brett Preble. Second goes to number 7. And the field is now ready to go. First leg of the quaddie, favourite drawn the outside gate. Crash and Macaulay inside him. Little Erin stood up nicely the inside. They make a good line at the 1600. An attendant just climbing out of the way there. And they're set and away. Caponic and Crash and Macaulay both began okay. No U-turn in the middle of the line. One of the first out was Jacques, and Walk on Ice began quickly. Mr. Giacomo showing a bit of speed down to the inside as well. No pace from Little Erin though. Dropped out last of all, and Caponic is tracking a course pretty wide still as they make their way to the turn at the 1200 metres. Walk on Ice, a narrow leader over Jacques, and No U-turn made a line of 3 with Waikiki Princess trapped out 4 deep going on. Just behind those, El Mozo outside Crash and Macaulay. El Mozo racing 3 wide, Mr. Giacomo the rail. A length further back in the field then came Caponic, 2 to Grey Rising, and last of all is Little Erin. No U-turn had taken up the running before the 800 metres and leads by battle length here to Waikiki Princess second. Walk on Ice has a lovely run third the inside from Jacques and El Mozo 3 wide. 2 lengths further back in the field is Caponic going up 3 deep around the outside of Crash and Macaulay and Mr. Giacomo. And then came Little Erin, who's next to last, and Grey Rising. No U-turn at the school is the leader from Jacques, going up to second around Waikiki Princess. El Mozo wider out, and Caponic's coming with his run right around the outside. Walk on Ice just behind them with Mr. Giacomo coming home, and so is Crash and Macaulay as they came to the home turn now. And Caponic out about 4 wide has raced up to No U-turn, and Jacques. Crash and Macaulay getting to the outsiders, chasing home Caponic, and the rest are headed then by Walk on Ice. Caponic the leader into the straight, a couple of lengths on Crash and Macaulay. Then No U-turn, Jacques and Little Erin coming from well back. Caponic with a good lead. Walk on Ice getting up on the inside, and then Crash and Macaulay and Little Erin. But Caponic with giant bounds is drawing away, and Caponic wins it impressively over 2 lengths on the line. Walk on Ice second, and about 3 Little Erin third, and then Crash and Macaulay, who didn't quite go on. Next was Jacques and No U-turn, followed by Mr. Giacomo. Long break to Grey Rising, El Mozo and Waikiki Princess last in. Smart win by very promising young galloper. Number 4, Caponic, ridden by Brett Preble first. Number 1, Walk on Ice. Travis Creek second, and 6 was third, Little Erin, ridden by Gate. Set to go. All in, ready to go now. They're set. Optimistic the inside, all clear comes through, and they're off and racing. Irish Raider Refraction slow from the outside. The favourite Prospero in the middle of the line began quickly. Hard Drivers looking for the front. Optimistic got away well, and Piermont went forward. So did Toy Magic from an outside barrier. Running up towards the turn now at the 1200 metres, and Hard Drive just about joined by Toy Magic. A length and a half away or 2 then to Piermont third. Over on the inside, Surf the Net. Jangling Jack going up wide out to fifth, and then came Optimistic. Almost a length further. The back is Land Attack and then New Trader El Montazar. Prospero drifted back to be next to last and about 3 lengths to Irish Raider at the 1,000 metres, and the leader is Hard Drive. They're going along pretty steadily. Hard Drive by 1.5 lengths. Running second, Toy Magic third, 2 lengths away, Jangling Jack on the outside of Surf the Net, and then a length to Piermont. Optimistic the outside, Land Attack about 3 wide, New Trader coming deeper at the 800 turn, followed by Prospero El Montazar on the rails, and 2 lengths to Irish Raider. Hard Drive up the side near the 600, nearly a half length Toy Magic. Jangling Jack's being deep the whole way. Under Pressure is third, and they're followed by Surf the Net dropping out on the inside. Prospero from the back is starting to work into the race. He's got up to fourth and travels well before the turn. Then New Trader and the rest are headed by Optimistic. As they came around the turn now, Toy Magic took the lead from Hard Drive. Prospero still working home. Then Jangling Jack, who's put up the white flag, and then New Trader and Irish Raider from well back into the straight. Toy Magic the leader, Prospero the danger, and Hard Drive battling away. Toy Magic the leader, Prospero stride by stride getting there. Toy Magic still has it though with about 100 to go. It's Toy Magic leading by about 3/4 to Prospero. He'll be too good, Toy Magic. Toy Magic drew away and won it by a length to Prospero. Jangling Jack came again. He grabbed third ahead of Hard Drive, and they're followed by Surf the Net, Irish Raider. They were trailed by Land Attack, and then there's a gap to New Trader, Piermont El Montazar, and back at the tail was Optimistic. Toy Magic number 12 is the winner, ridden by Matthew Gatt. Racing at the 1,000 metres, and Prince Belair began well, so did Gold Valley. Station Ruler showing speed from an outside barrier, and so too Melnamuka. Vain Tycoon settling off them in 5th placing from Kaiwaroo. They cover 200 metres. Gold Valley up level with Prince Belair, who held the rail. Melnamuka 2 lengths away, and then Station Ruler. About 3 lengths, Vain Tycoon. Name the Day on the outside, and Kaiwaroo bustled along on the inside. They're trailed by Kalui Star. A break behind those to Malice and last Sandridge Bay. As they neared the turn now, and Gold Valley up on the outside, and Prince Belair the leaders. 3 lengths in advance now of Melnamuka. Name the Day starting to work home well, followed by Station Ruler, and then Vain Tycoon with Sandridge Bay and Kaiwaroo next. Gold Valley takes the lead coming around the home turn. Leads by almost a length Prince Belair, Melnamuka and Name the Day. Gold Valley in the straight, the leader. He's about a length clear. He's done some work though, and here's Name the Day starting to swallow him up. Melnamuka tightened up for a run. Name the Day getting to the lead from Gold Valley. Sandridge Bay late, but Name the Day by a neck on the line to either Gold Valley or Melnamuka in a photo finish. Just behind them, Sandridge Bay out wide and Prince Belair. Then Kaiwaroo, Vain Tycoon, long break in the field to Station Ruler, followed in by Kalui Star and Malice, the last one to go over the line. Name the Day, the winner number 4, ridden by Brett Preble, gives Brett a double today again. She'll complete the line-up. All in now, set to run. 270 for the favourite, Angel's Jewel. 2 and 3 have been tried. All in, set to run. 1,200 metres. Started just holding onto them at the moment. A little bit of movement. Now they're settling and away they go. And that was a good start with Double Voodoo down on the inside, the first to break the line. Archangel is being hard ridden to go up and join it. Picket in 1 is settling third. They're outside, and Angel's Jewel next, followed by Perfect Arc. Just behind those, Brightside getting up on the inside of Light Start. Southlands is out wide. Lady Julie whipped the field in with Dan Ickling getting up to about 4th last. Round the 800 metre turn now, and Double Voodoo led. Archangel is nearly a length away in second. A length and a half, Angel's Jewel third. In behind those horses then is Picket in 1 on the inside, and Perfect Arc is right off the track from Southlands, Dan Ickling. Next came Light Start. Over on the inside is Brightside and Lady Julie last bit in a bunching field. They're nearing the home turn now, and Double Voodoo and Archangel the 2 leaders. Angel's Jewel goes up to join them, and Perfect Arc runs on. Couple of lengths away, Dan Ickling, and then the grey Lady Julie out wide starting to work home. Angel's Jewel has worked to lead over Double Voodoo. Perfect Arc. Archangel can't go on. Lady Julie still coming. Angel's Jewel led around the home turn. Lady Julie coming home well. Double Voodoo fighting on well, and then Dan Ickling. Angel's Jewel in front with Lady Julie coming after her. Angel's Jewel and Lady Julie with Southlands coming home. Lady Julie and Angel's Jewel. Lady Julie put her head in front. Lady Julie just beat Lady Julie beating Angel's Jewel. Photo for third between Brightside and Dan Ickling, and Southlands not far away. They were trailed then by Double Voodoo, Picket in 1, and then came Light Start and Archangel, and a gap to Perfect Arc last of all. Another one for Brett. B. Preble racks up 3 for the day. And Lady Julie returns. Just about right to run. We need Demesia to move in and we'll have them ready. Yeah, Demesia moved up and the field is locked, just about locked away. She pulled back at the last minute, Demesia. And when she goes in, we'll have them right to go. Now Demesia coming up into the stalls. Set to go. Racing now at the 1200 and a good start too. Eula Goodnight, one of the first to break the line. Away very fast is On High Street going through and finding the lead. On High Street from Demesia moving up into second, placing the outside. John's Legacy 2 lengths away third. Enemy on the fence is fourth, and then Peter Gina a well-placed fifth at the 800 turn. Then Speedway Girl getting through on the inside from Eula Goodnight. Second last, Sister Agnes and Dorrington Lass brought up the rear. They're staying well away from the fence up the side, and the leader On High Street from Demesia gets away about 3/4 of a length in front. John's Legacy getting up to third from Speedway Girl, who's saving plenty of ground coming through on the inside. Then Eula Goodnight. Sister Agnes working into it wide out from Peter Gina, and then Dorrington Lass with Enemy dropping out last of all. On High Street the leader, but very quickly being tackled by John's Legacy. Eula Goodnight came around with her, and it's John's Legacy and Eula Goodnight straightening up a length and a half clear from Demesia. Speedway Girl stuck to the inside, then Dorrington Lass and Sister Agnes. Eula Goodnight went straight past John's Legacy and raced away. Then Speedway Girl, but well in the straight, it's all Eula Goodnight. She's opening right up and coming away, and Eula Goodnight's going to give Kieran McAvoy a double and win it brilliantly. Eula Goodnight by about 4 or 5 to John's Legacy. Third Speedway Girl, and then came Demesia. Back behind those to finish in a well-strung outfield, Sister Agnes and Dorrington Lass together, and then came On High Street, which weakened badly. Peter Gina's finished second last, and a bad last was Enemy. Gee, that won easily. Number 8, Eula Goodnight, first up from a spill, and she just absolutely blitzed them over the last 200 metres of the race. Second going to number 3, John's Legacy.